Today we've got this 906 series Sprinter, which has got a bit of a whistling noise. This Sprinter 2016 model, it's got the OM642 3-litre V6 turbo diesel. It sounds mostly okay, normal ticking from the fuel injectors. There is the slightest amount of a whistle or whine noise coming, which we're going to investigate. Firstly, we're checking the turbocharger intercooler hoses for any leaks or splits which might cause a whistling noise. The driver's side hose looks good. And over on the passenger side, the hose also looks good with minimal oil leakage there. So we've done a bit more investigation here. We've got the engine air filter box removed, and I have removed this air intake snorkel here to have a look at the inlet of the turbo, and there is some damage here. In fact, you can see here we've got the little bolt there from the turbo compressor wheel, and the compressor wheel itself is broken into quite a few pieces. So a couple other thoughts on the repair on this one. So once we put the replacement turbocharger in, we'll have to consider whether any metal particles or excess oil has travelled into the intake system. So coming out of the turbocharger here from the compressor section, we've got the air going through the turbo resonator down here, down into a vertical pipe, and then into the turbo intercooler. So we'll be wanting to take off this pipe, especially here, this lower intercooler hose, and checking for any large metal pieces which will probably be caught on the inlet to the intercooler. And also on the low part of the hose down here, there might be a bit of oil in there. So if there is, we will remove that, tip it out, clean it out. So some amount of oil going through the intake system is normal because we have got the crankcase ventilation system up here, which routes oil vapor through the intake system. But an excessive amount is prone to making the engine run on, where it will run uncontrollably even without fuel injection, just by burning the oil. So we want to be careful of that and minimize the risk of that as much as we can. So we've got the replacement turbo in, and this is the old one here, and so we've got plenty of damage on the compressor side there, and then on the exhaust side it actually looks all right in there. So obviously the shaft is snapped halfway. Sounds much better.